Hi, I'm Zion Williams, and over the summer I got the opportunity to be a Gwen Ifill Fellow at Detroit Public Television, and I worked closely with their One Detroit team. Whether it is public affairs, arts and culture, or the environment, One Detroit provides the kind of in-depth, unbiased, and trusted coverage that has made PBS and its member stations the most trusted national institutions 16 years running. During my time working with One Detroit, I got the opportunity to produce, script, and edit my own piece, which focused on social media and how it affected teenagers' mental health. Let's check it out.
A lot on social media, we watch other people socializing sometimes, and it's almost like, okay, well, what am I doing?
Social media seems to be everywhere in our everyday lives, which brought me to the question, how is it affecting the young people who use it? To find out, I sat down with my friends, Sophia, Marissa, and Brienne. So my first question for you guys today is, what social media platforms do you all use and how often do you use them?
I mainly use Instagram, would probably be the one I use the most, and I use TikTok occasionally.
Yeah. Just Instagram.
Okay.
I use Instagram and Snapchat, but Instagram is just like an art page.
Do you feel that social media is detrimental or is it beneficial to your mental health?
I think it's 100% detrimental to me. I don't like being on my phone, yet I still find myself on my phone. I get bored and I turn to social media, and I think it just takes up too much of my time.
Social media really has some positive benefits overall, right? It keeps us connected with people, keeps us in tune with news and information. We can safely meet new people at times. But there's also, a downside to it because that becomes our frame of what can be reality or what a teen may think is reality.
Social media can help people gain awareness of certain topics, but when does that awareness start to sway opinions? Kevin Fisher, Executive Director of NAMI Michigan, a mental health organization dedicated to improving the lives of people with mental illnesses, says it's important to challenge your own opinions.
I ask why. If I give you my opinion, if I say, for example, racism is bad, racism is a public health crisis, you have every right to say, why, Kevin? Why do you believe that? What are you basing that opinion on?
In conclusion, social media is here to stay. So the bigger question is, how do we manage social media in a healthy way?
We get caught up in watching other people do things, other people's lives, and not being as focused on our own. So I think it's important to do things that make you feel as present as possible.
Lastly, I spoke with my mentor, Zozette, about my experience working at DPTV.
Was it 8 weeks ago that we started, and you came in and you were just ready with ideas, but this is a time for us to kind of just talk about your experience. So what was your experience like coming in to intern with One Detroit and American Black Journal?
It was amazing. I had an amazing experience. It was very informative, informational. I learned a lot, and I really got a lot of freedom, which I liked. You guys really allowed me to produce my story the way I wanted to produce it and write it and edit and everything. So it was a lot of freedom. A lot of things learned, and just an overall amazing experience.
Were there some surprising things that you learned about, what it takes to make like a broadcast segment?
Yeah, so the surprising thing that I learned is that you have to write a script. I have never written a script before this internship fellowship. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest part, writing the script. That surprised me the most.
Yeah, did you learn anything new in the process of kind of, during your shoot with your friends where you were kind of having that conversation? Any best practices that you feel like you'll take with you kind of going forward?
Yeah, I think the best practice I learned, well, I already kind of knew, but I know that when you're interviewing someone, it obviously has to be a conversation, right? You can't just have a list of questions and just shoot them out because it's going to be really dry and kind of boring a little bit. So right. I think with doing that interview with my friends, I really learned that the importance of having conversations with people and the importance of allowing an interview to be organic and natural.
On behalf of the One Detroit, ABJ, and just DPTV, we wish you the best of luck. Really excited to see what you do next. I honestly have to say that you came in so prepared, so ready, so curious, and I think those are really important qualities to carry with you as you go forward.